Hello again, everybody, and continuing our tutorial, and I received some emails from people. They ask what's the normal for the gauges to be reading, and let's go over that. The temperature gauge over here, like I specified before, should be in the middle, around 190 to 200. Right now the car has just been started, therefore you see all the gauges. The oil pressure is high. The temperature gauge is at 100. The RPM is almost 1,000, which it should be. And the voltage reading, which is the alternator right now, is over 14, which is normal. Right now it's very cold outside, about 25 degrees. Therefore, we're in open loop, like I specified in the other videos. The computer, the PCM, is paying attention to the IAT temperature, the temperature control sensor, the coolant temperature sensor, to see how warm the engine is, mass airflow sensor, map sensor, TPS sensor. It's in open loop, but it does not pay attention yet to the oxygen sensors. Pre-catalytic converter and post-catalytic converter, after and before, they have to warm up, and then it'll be in closed loop. Right now we're in open loop, so therefore, as you see, the RPM is going down, and it should go down to about 600 or 700. Remember, the idle air control is computerized, it's not manual. Therefore, the computer figures out how much fuel to put in each injector by opening and closing the fuel injectors according to the air fuel ratio. And the sensors are the input for the PCM. This is a Chevy. Therefore, as you see, it will go down, and it should go down, the RPM, to about 600. This will steadily go up, and it should be around midpoint, which is around 200 to 210. Like I said yesterday, on a very warm day, if you have the compressor on, or if you have the air conditioning running at idle, you'll be around 210, 220, which is normal. Anything over in this area, right over here, too close to 240, 230, you should be concerned. The oil pressure, like I said, will go down. Right now it's over 50, 60, about 55 psi, close to 60. Because we just turned it on. Remember, the oil will thin out, and then the pressure will go down to about 20 psi. Like I said, as you open up the throttle body, which I'm doing right now, as you can see on the RPM, the oil pressure will go up, but it goes up to a certain degree. It can't always go up. There's a regulator to regulate it to make sure it doesn't go up that much. Otherwise, it would steadily always increase, and you don't want that. So therefore, it will go down. And like I said, the volts over here is around 14, and that'll come down also. Normal is everything in the middle. This should be in the middle. Coolant, temperature gauge should be in the middle. This should be around, like I said, 20 psi at idle, and this will go down. So therefore, normal is that. So anyway, I hope you subscribe to my channel, and like I said, I have plenty of other videos. If you look at my channel, Automotive, Electronic Schematics by Joseph, and then you'll see plenty of videos about cooling problems and diagnostics. Plenty of vital information and informative information, I hope. As you see, the RPM is coming down right now. See? 700, and it'll come down to 600. This will the oil pressure will take a while until it comes down. That's the main thing. The fact that the computer gave it a high RPM means that the computer is working correctly, because it's supposed to. If it's cold, that means the PCM is looking at the sensors that I just mentioned, and it has to piss more fuel into each cylinder. Once it warms it up with more fuel, then the RPM comes down, and that's by computer. As you can see, it's coming down to 600, which is normal. And that means everything is working normal. Okay, thanks for watching. Again, please tune to my channel. You'll find so many videos that are informative and helpful. Thanks.